Charles again. Today I'm doing another anime review, and this anime review, guys, is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Season 2, Episode 10, guys. Yes, guys, we're on Episode 10, and I take it, the next two episodes, Episode 11 and 12, are gonna focus on the last battle, but we're on Episode 10, guys. Now this is just just bringing out the setup of before the battle against Shiro and Gilgamesh. Now in this, like I said, it's setup. Bring out the setup. Now in this, they are trying to Shiro, Tosaka, and Saber are trying to figure out a plan to beat Gilgamesh. Now, because of Gilgamesh's multiple phantasms, because of his Baralon, because I think it's Baralon, Avalon, I don't know, but Gate of Baralon, he has that, which has a lot of millions of thousands of phantasms, which can kill heroic spirits very easily. Now, at the start, I think that Saber could do it, but then Shiro says that'll be impossible. I think it's Shiro, but it'll be impossible for her to do it because she doesn't have a phantasm that can actually withstand or even go evenly against Saber's abilities. Now, against Gilgamesh's abilities, but we do find out that Archer's phantasm, or his regularity model, is the key to defeating Gilgamesh, because that's actually an equal strength to Gilgamesh's ability, to his magic. Now, of course, as Archer's dead, the only person who can pull it off would be Shiro, as Archer is the is Shiro's future self. Now, because of that, of course, he needs incredible battle mana. Now, of course, he doesn't have that incredible mana, but Tosaka does. So she transferred her magic crest to Shiro. Now, as a accord, because I have not finished the visual novel, guys, I have not finished the visual novel, but from what I accord from reading the visual novel and also seeing specific scenes and stuff, I have more spoilers and stuff. The way is to transfer her magic crest. She needs to embrace Shiro, embrace him, or body heat. In the anime, it's body heat. So maybe it's just strip to maybe your just from your top to, and then just hug each other, something like that. But by doing that, of course, he was able to see some private memories that Tosaka wanted to keep secret, which we found out that I think it's back in middle school. She met Shiro, or didn't probably meet him. She saw him practicing the high jump back in middle school. It seems like it, and I think that's when she fell in love with him. Because now I know that she's actually fell in love with him earlier than he thought. But anyway, now in this scene, I do know, in the visual novel, the way they had to embrace is not just by body heat in the visual novel. As I have said, the visual novel is an 18. Not just because of violence, but also for sexual content. So technically, of course, the anime didn't show it because it is trying to aim for our age group, not 18s above. It's actually trying to aim for our age group, Now, of course, there's anime for our age group that do have proper sex scenes. I have to admit that. There are. But Fate Stay Night tries not to do that. But in the anime form. But in the but technically, yes. Technically, if I'm correct, without Shiro knowing, because he was unconscious, I take it, they had sex. Yeah. Yeah, usually in dark magical arts, you have to admit, most dark magic involves around water, blood, light, crystals or diamonds or any kind of form of rock, or technically sperm. I have to, yeah, usually it's that. So of course it won't, and also for counting spells and stuff, sometimes they have to have sex, which anybody who knows the magic knows about in any films, anime, movies, when they see magical arts, of course it has to be an 18 one, but when they see in that situation, there is always gonna be a sex scene. There's always gonna be one, and that sex scene is usually for the magic. It's usually based for the magic. So of course that's how Shiro and Tosuke does it. Of course, without Shiro knowing, because I think he was unconscious. Because of course Tosuke was embarrassed, like embarrassed. Not just to him seeing her technically half naked, but take it she's more embarrassed because she knew she had to have sex with him, which I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because I have watched Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works the movie, so I knew it's gonna come. But of course that never showed it. It never showed the sex scene. It never showed it. Any of the Fate Stay Night anime, it's never shown the sex scene. It's never shown it. They only show the magical implant. It only shows the magical implant. So in other words, you only see the magic crests forming, and also bring out memories of the person of their, well, of course, having sex with. So in this situation, of course, we see the same thing. Because in that moment when they're supposed to have sex, we actually see the memory scene of Tosuke and Emiya. So technically, yes, I only know this because of the visual novel. I have not finished the visual novel, the Unlimited Blade Works arc. I haven't even got to the scene yet, so where they have sex. I have not seen that scene yet. I've seen the Fate arc, but I have not seen it in the visual novel yet. But, yeah, but as I have been spoiled, I have seen the images from the visual novel itself, but also from words from what people have been saying. Yes, it's supposed to be a sex scene. It's supposed to be a sex scene, which of course it's anime. If it's gonna have a sex scene, usually it just completely censor. You just block it out completely, so you won't even see the shape of it, which hentai does. When they censor, they blur it. Doesn't actually properly take it, so you can still see the form. But with anime, they just completely block it and make it look like you don't even have a freaking vaginal freaking penis or anything like that. So you know that's alright. Now, of course, it never showed the sex. Because Fate Stay Night decides to cut the proper sex scene out, of course, which is trying to make the anime appeal to not just 15 to 18-year-olds, but also maybe 12-year-olds as well. So of course they were more likely to cut that out. Which I'm glad they did, because really, back when I watched the Fate Stay Night, before the original Fate Stay Night 2006, I never knew that the visual novel, because I watched it before I played the visual novel, because it's only recently I've been playing the visual novel, but I never knew Fate Stay Night was based from a hentai visual novel. I have to call it hentai because it's an 18 either way, and it has proper sex scenes, so I have to, even though it only shows sex scenes at the end, near the end of the visual novel, which, if it is a proper hentai visual novel, you usually would see proper sex scenes every single time, which of course you don't in this series. But because it's mature, it's really, the visual novel is for adults, but it's because it's got mature setting, mature background, the blood, the gore. Usually, yes, it is usually for 18s. But of course, the gore and stuff are also 15 rated or 12-year-old rated as well. So they're trying to make this anime, of course, trying to mostly focus around this age group because they know that back in Japan, people in our age group, 12 to 15, actually enjoyed the visual novel. Because of that, the anime had to be cut down, and yes, of course, they have to put out some scenes which be inappropriate for that age group. So I'm just putting it out there, guys, if you didn't understand what they were doing to transfer the crest. Well, of course you might understand in the anime term what they might have been done, but if you actually don't know the proper term, what they were doing, I'm just telling you guys, they had sex. Okay? So, yeah, no, Shiro and Tosa are no longer a virgin. But anyway, yes, they did it. Okay? Now, after that, Shiro's now got the crest on him, so now he has the capability of activating the reality marble. Which, I can't wait for Shiro to activate so he can be like freaking Archer, cuz, come on! Shiro and Archer are still the same, so, and I can't wait to see the fight against Shiro against Gilgamesh, come on! Shiro enemy against the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. That'll be an epic fight, guys, won't you say? And I can't wait to see that, but, yeah, and then, of course, to make sure that Saber wasn't uncomfortable about it, because I think Saber also has a bit of a crush on Shiro. She talked before they done it, but before they transfer the magic crest to the Shiro. Yeah. Hey, sorry guys. After this, I need to go to the bathroom too, because I need to go to bed soon. Well, like I won't, because of course I stay up usually. But anyway, usually it's yeah, because of course sensitivity and stuff, so she didn't want to Saber to be worried, and yeah, Saber accepted. So that's the reason why we were able to do it. So of course they transfer the crest, and now Shiro has the magic that got passed down from the Tosuga family line now, which he can now use to activate the reality marble to use Archer's powers, which I can't wait to see, guys, because man, it's gonna be an epic fight. And yeah, most of this episode was just set up for that scene, just for that fight against Gilgamesh, and I can't wait. Now, at the end of the episode, as I knew it, Shinji is still fucking alive. Great! Well, his body is still alive, and his mind's more likely blanked out, because you do see him, like, when he's in the Holy Grail form. He's like that. He was like that, so you can tell he was still alive. But the Holy Grail will start to activate, and their plan is to trying to destroy the vessel, or trying to get the vessel away from the Holy Grail, which of course Shinji is the vessel, so they have to do that. So, and that's why Tosa comes up with the plan, and then of course Shiro is now the person who's going to fight Gilgamesh, which again I can't wait to see. Now the animation, guys, oh yeah, just for freaking talking all this time, and just for seeing the scenes and the intentions, the animation again was spotless. Unlimited Blade Works, unlimited budget works. Fate saying that unlimited budget works. His nickname, it's like I always say, it is worth its nickname. Its animation quality is super high, and I really adore its animation. Yeah, guys, and yeah, that's mostly it, guys. So I hope you guys like this. Become one of the channel fans today. Again, if you guys want to see any fan mail, more likely you won't, but anyway, but if you do, go to the description below, my address is there, blah blah blah. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!